Oh. Oh my god, is it working? Way back? Maybe? Okay. Back. It looks back for the moment. It's a little over the place. Still hate this pig.
Let's be friends. Let's be friends.
I feel like I know what I need to do, but I just don't know how to get it done. I feel like it's obvious I need to like move the chandelier, and then that will tell me how I need to like light up the mirror. Oh wait, no. Oh, it was right in front of me the whole time. Okay, okay. Uh-huh. Environmental clues. Go around. Up, 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 up. Boom. There we go.
This family's disposable income is outrageous. I always knew they were hiding something. I bet there are all kinds of horrific secrets lurking up there. Oh, it's just a dusty old attic.
Dozens of old boxes covered in dust and cobwebs, filled with toys, school projects, and old trophies.
Attics, where dreams go to die.
Oh. Gallery art.
Oh, hello, spooky bear. Feels like he's watching me.
Feels like God is watching.
Everything in here is covered in dust, except this bear. And there's light coming from behind him. What are you hiding, spooky bear?
And that's how Ginny died.
Smothered by a giant teddy bear. What an end that would have been. Just as I suspected, a hidden staircase.
Yeah, it's definitely progress. And about that right now.
Aha! A way out of here. Locked. But where is the lock?
Got that Castlevania walk style. Always walking like she's important business. I mean, I guess she does, but ba-dum-bum-ba, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum. Oh. Love it. We love it.
Jenny was no stranger to the labs at Gumboldt, but she'd never seen anything quite like this. Certainly not inside someone's house.
Hey! What are you doing up here?
Uh.
Not again! Susie?
De Glatz. Heir to Glatz's fortune, obnoxiously popular, smells like candy.
Loved by all, kind to a fault. Jenny's cousin was also the most popular girl in town.
Oh, they're cousins. Hey.
Oh, hi, Jenny. You should be in bed resting. What are you doing up here?
I should ask you the same question. Someone else was just here. Where did he go?
You must be seeing things. I'm the only one here. I'm just tidying up my collection of teddy bears.
Don't play dumb with me, Susan Glatz. These bears are hiding nothing. And that one's wearing a welding helmet.
Well, there's a simple explanation for that. There are just too many to fit in my bedroom.
Good cup.
Susie, clearly something's weighing heavily on your mind. Take a deep breath and answer the question honestly. I promise you'll feel better.
It's not what you think. This is where teddy bears. I have vintage bears, new bears, rare collectible bears.
Enough! Stop avoiding the question. You don't need to hide anything. You can be honest with me.
I can't. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shameful, dark secret. A secret so shocking she feared she would lose everything. Her friends would abandon her, her family would disown her. She'd never find true love.
Oh god, I'm going to die alone.
Ugh.
You can't tell anyone. You have to promise me.
Fine, just stop whimpering like a lost puppy. You're embarrassing yourself.
Here goes nothing. This is my secret laboratory.
What? She has a laboratory?
Where I design and test my inventions.
Your laboratory, where you invent things.
Yes.
You, a cheerleading, horse-riding, dress-wearing debutante.
Yes.
I want to believe you, Susie, but you know how crazy that sounds.
That's why you can't tell anyone. If people found out, I'd lose everything.
Could it be true? Was Susie Glatz, in fact, a secret nerd genius? Was she really leading a double life?
There's only one way to find out. Susan Quincy Glatz, I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions.
Interrogator. Interrogation of Susie Glatz. Go. Something behind her hair.
Pink bows, fluffy bears, stylish clothes. She can't possibly be a scientist. Do you really expect me to believe that you aren't obsessed with boy bands and the color pink? Brain or bimbo? Which one is it?
I am a scientist. But I also believe in the importance of good skincare and the power of matching accessories.
You sound ridiculous.
You can't
Susie
do
couldn't
both
be
those
pretty,
things.
Popular and
That's
smart.
impossible.
That was just greedy.
Like torn behind the bow. Oh. It's just completely unrelated to this. Sure.
All this stuff looks authentic, but that doesn't mean it belongs to Susie. If this is really your lab, what does that thing do?
That's Tim. He's a thermal imaging machine. He uses reflected thermographic projections to infer depth-related topography in subsurface bodies.
Come again?
He lets you see inside stuff.
Well, what about that thing?
That's Judy Cave, a gamma-ray induction polygraph.
And that?
Hydraulically propelled telemetric manipulator.
And this?
That's a tea set. What? I like to drink tea.
How did you get all this stuff up here anyway? And without being seen?
You'd be surprised how much you can hide on a giant stuffed teddy bear.
I know what's going on here. You've stolen all this stuff. And you're planning to sell it all to buy more fluffy cushions or pink horses or something.
I didn't steal anything. Some of the parts are from my father's factory. The rest I bought with my allowance.
That's some allowance. If you didn't steal it, why are you worried about people finding out?
I'm head cheerleader. I'm captain of the equestrian team. If the other girls knew about this, they'd laugh me all the way to the back of the cafeteria.
Why do you care what they think?
It's not just them. If my parents found out about my lab, they'd kill me.
Why? Don't they want you to be a scientist?
I think they'd like me to marry a scientist. Dad says science is a man's job. Girls are supposed to bake
Oh.
pies and become prom queen.
Oh.
Ugh, everyone in Arthurton is stuck in the past.
If anyone else showed him the things I've created, he'd call them a genius and make them his lead scientist.
So tell him. Prove him wrong.
I just can't. You have to keep my secret. I'm begging you, Jenny.
Poor Susie. All of her secrets laid bare. Jenny couldn't help but feel
Disgusted.
maybe there was more to Susie than she had first presumed.
Not the feeling I was expecting, but you know. Good design.
A Gumboldt pin. The Dean was wearing one the day he died.
Could Susie have played a part in the Dean's death? All of Jenny's instincts told her it wasn't possible, but she needed to know for sure.
You smell nice. What perfume is that?
Oh, thanks. It's called Innocent.
I remember you were wearing it
Innocent.
last Thursday at the lake.
Really? Really, guys?
I was.
What did you do that day? After you left?
Peggy and I took Veronica home. She was really upset.
And you were there all afternoon?
Yes. Why?
How close is Veronica's house to the library?
I don't understand. Why do you want to know all this?
I need to rule you out as a suspect.
Suspect? Why would I be a suspect?
You're certainly very good at keeping secrets.
I didn't do anything. Just ask Peggy or Veronica.
I don't know why you're friends with them. They are terrible character witnesses.
First Veronica, then Keith, and now me. I never thought I'd say this, but sometimes you can be a real jerk.
What were you saying about Keith?
Well, you didn't exactly make things easier for him, did you? You don't remember, do you? Oh, well, I suppose it wasn't that bad.
What do you mean?
After you interrupted the Reverend's eulogy, and after Keith asked you to stop, you tripped and knocked over the Dean's casket. And I guess they hadn't secured the lid properly, because he rolled right out, to horrified gasps, as you collapsed and fell into his open grave. And that's why everyone's so worried about you.
It all came flooding back. She had tried to defend her mum and repair her relationship with Keith. Instead, she had ruined everything. Jenny had lost her best friend.
You should talk to Keith. I'm sure he'll forgive you.
It's not that simple. He thinks my mom killed his dad.
She felt the distance between them grow with every passing minute. How could she face him without answers?
I have to find the Dean's real killer.
That did not go where I thought that was. But I like where it went. This is... God. Got little pumpkins on. That's cute.
Seeing textbooks strewn about the floor reminded Jenny of something.
My journal! I need to get my stuff back. Where are my clothes?
Oh, Gerald took them.
Who the hell is Gerald?
Our butler.
Of course you have a butler.
He's taken them to be cleaned and pressed.
Well, I need them. Now.
I've got a dress that would be perfect for you. It's got purple bows, and the sequins will really bring out the color of your eyes.
I'll be nice.
No, thank you. I'd rather be burned to death. No one's gonna take me seriously in a purple ball gown. And where's my other stuff? Don't tell me Gerald's got my journal. It's irreplaceable.
Like I'd let that nosy old fool see your diary.
It's not a diary. It's my case notes.
Right, of course. A girl's gotta have a place to keep her secrets. I put all your stuff in the lockbox under my pillows.
Are you kidding me? No wonder my head hurts.
Jenny was confident that Susie wasn't involved in the Dean's murder. She wasn't evil.
Just insufferable. All right, I'm gonna grab my stuff.
Can you
and
calm down?
Oh, while you're wandering around, can you find some parts for me? I need a battery and a transistor to finish this device.
What? No.
I did something for you.
It was true. Susie had kept Jenny's journal safe. And the Dean's ring. She'd even revealed her darkest secret to Jenny.
Fine. Enough already. What's a transistor?
Oh, it's an electronic voltage regulator that...
Just tell me what it looks like.
It's a tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. If you can't find one in my bedroom, there are some old boxes in the attic.
Yeah. Transistor and battery. Got it.
Go, Jenny!
I've got to get out of here.
Susie's cute. I like her. I don't care what Jenny says. Sticker. Get over the light. So good.
Bunch of old science fair projects.
They had all been submitted by Anonymous, and they'd all won first prize.
These awards should be hanging on the walls downstairs.
It was sad to see all these marvelous accomplishments hidden away in the attic. Susie wanted so badly to please her parents, to live up to their expectations of what a Glatz girl should be. She never even told them she'd entered the science fairs.
A tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. Looks like a transistor to me. Now, where can I find a battery?
Oh. I'll go sticker. Ah. Oh.
Let's see. Stars, lips, hearts, and beakers. What would a girl like Susie use as a password?
I just have to solve this now. To all hearts. Okay. don't know what the answer to this is, being honest.
Of course it was the beakers. Clever.
Oh, they're beakers. My thought.
My stuff!
Jenny
I
hid the ring in her pocket and
I
flipped
honestly
through
thought
the
that it
pages
was
of her journal.
those like megaphone things that like cheerleaders use. I thought it was that. I thought it was symbolized that.
No obvious signs of tampering. At least Susie knows how to mind her own business. Now, where can I find a battery?
Oh, I know exactly where to find a battery. Thank God.
I'm sorry, Mr. Pig, but I need your batteries.
I love you. I love you.
This will only hurt for a second.
God, why couldn't that thing just die a silent death?
You're my best friend.
Didn't like that.
Thank you, Pig, for donating your body to science. I'll give this stuff to Susie, and then I'll find a way out of this place.
And back up we go.
Here you go.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Now, back to the task at hand. Making my escape.
Don't you want to know what these parts are for?
Only if it will help me get out of here.
Ah! Careful! That's a stick of dynamite! Dynamite!
Are you crazy? You could have blown me to bits.
I did say be careful.
What are you making bombs for?
They're not bombs. They're silent explosives.
Silent explosives?
Think about it. Dynamite that doesn't make a sound. Impossible, you say? Not at all. My first breakthrough came when I discovered the unique properties of...
I can use this to blow my way out of here.
The explosion might be silent, but I think my mom would notice if part of the house was missing.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for the show and tell, but it's time for me to go.
And how exactly are you going to leave without being seen?
I'm glad you asked, Susan. I'll be making my exit through the window in the attic. Once I found a way to unlock it.
Oh, you're out of luck there. My parents are super security conscious. All the windows are locked electromagnetically.
Where are the controls?
Downstairs, in Dad's study.
And I can't get there without being seen. Is there some kind of override?
It's impossible to open them from up here, unless there was a total power failure.
Well then, I know exactly what to do.
Okay, well, I'll be here if you need help.
What does this machine do?
That's Judy, Kate. She's a portable lie detector.
Portable? It's 18 feet tall and bolted to the floor.
Yeah, well, I'm still working on that part. But she can detect a lie with 98% accuracy.
That's quite a claim. Let's see.
Good evening, small human child. I am Judy Kate, arbiter of truth, detector of lies. Since this is the first time we have met, I will need to calibrate. To begin, please answer this simple question. What is the meaning of life?
What? How am I supposed to answer that?
Ha, ha, ha. Just kidding.
Oh, sorry. I've been experimenting with her personality chip. She's using humor to build a better rapport with subjects.
Still needs some work.
To begin, please tell me your name.
My name is Jenny LeClue.
Welcome, Jenny LeClue. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
I'm head cheerleader for the Gumboldt Moonbeams. Go Moonbeams. I think I broke it.
It's okay. Her fuse just tripped. She gets very sensitive if you lie to her, especially if it's a big lie. But don't worry, she'll reset in a minute.
Interesting.
Love that. Lie detector gets up.
Hey! What did you do?
Oh, that's just Maggie. She helps me find things I've dropped on the floor. Why do you have a man's ring?
It belonged to a friend. I'm taking care of it for him.
But that doesn't make any sense.
I'm telling you the truth.
No, I mean, why would a ring made of gold stick to a magnet? Unless...
There's something more to it. Which of these machines did you say could see inside things?
Excuse me, Tim. We need your help.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name is Tim, the thermal imaging machine. Metal, plastic, wood. There's nothing I can't see inside. Except, of course, your innermost thoughts.
Look, I don't need a best friend. I just need him to examine the ring.
Ouch. That hurt my feelings.
Go easy on him. He's quite sensitive.
Ugh. Hi, Tim. Nice to meet you.
Oh, how wonderful it is to meet you, my new friend. How can I be of service?
I need you to look inside something for me.
I'd be delighted to. Please place the object on my soft, velvety...
Oh, I don't like how he said that.
Come to me, tiny object of vast mystery and import. Reveal to me your deepest secrets. Swim in my warm bath of gamma rays. I'm peering deeply inside you. Ooh, what's that? Deeper still. I've never seen one of those before.
This machine.
Fascinating. Oh, the wonders I have seen.
Well, spit it out already.
One moment, please, while I paint you a picture of the journey we just shared.
I knew there was something special about this ring. It's full of tiny cogs and gears.
I've never seen such intricate craftsmanship.
I need to borrow your microscope. Tiny buttons hidden in plain sight. Clever. I wonder what they do.
Oh.
The ring opened up like a flower.
Why would the Dean have a ring like this?
Whatever its true purpose, one thing was clear. This ring was important.
Important enough to kill for? Dean Stroudsbury, what were you involved in?
Did you say Dean Stroudsbury? Whose ring is that really?
Susie had entrusted her deepest, darkest secret to Jenny. The least Jenny could do was be honest with her.
I'll trust her.
It's the Dean's ring. Well, it was.
You stole the Dean's ring?
Technically, I found it.
Jenny, you've got to turn that into the police. It could be important evidence.
Considering the police think my mom is the Dean's murderer, I certainly won't be handing it over to them.
But what if they ask me about it? I can't lie to them. I'm a terrible liar.
It's not lying. It's just leaving out the parts that don't concern them.
I can't go to jail. My parents will disown me, and my reputation will be ruined.
No one's going to jail, as long as we protect each other. I'll keep your secret, you keep mine.
Like, friends.
Sure. Now go back to whatever mad science experiment you were doing.
Can you just be friends with her? Goddamn.
Complex formulas filled the large chalkboard. Clearly the work of a genius.
Okay, she's secretly smart. We get it. What is all this anyway?
Oh, that? I'm working on a proof to help me pick the perfect prom dress.
You've got to be kidding me.
I know. I'm not sure it can be done either. But I've got to try. It's the biggest decision a girl has to make.
Gross.
Jenny? Jenny? Goddamn.
That stupid robot just tried to kill me.
Oh, be careful. Claude is very fragile.
Fragile? It's enormous.
I haven't finished calibrating him yet. If you want to help, get him to pick some things up and put them down again. He needs the practice. Just don't pick up anything too heavy.
Womp womp.
Must have been too heavy.
Please be gentle with Claude. He's only a prototype, and I'm out of replacement parts.
I've got it!
In the back of Jenny's brilliant mind, a plan was forming.
I know exactly how to get out of here. How can I escape from Glatz Manor?
Robot arm? No. That.
When I overload the robot arm, it sparks and fuses. And when I lie to Judy Kate, she nearly overloads the power supply. So if I could overload them at the same time, then I might be able to short the power and open the window in the attic.
But Jenny couldn't operate both machines by herself.
Susie?
Susie,
Yes?
I need your...
Asking Susie for help was worse than having a tooth pulled out.
I need you to do something.
Of course. What can I do to help?
I didn't say I needed your help.
Oh, sorry.
I don't owe you anything.
Okay, okay. What do you want me to do?
Go stand by Judy, Kate.
All right. But why?
No time for questions. Just wait for my instructions. Susie, are you ready?
Welcome back, Susie Glatz. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
Okay, I'm ready. What should I do now?
Just hold on until I give the signal.
The robot arm strained under the weight of the giant metal object.
Okay, Susie. Tell a lie. And make it a big one.
Oh, okay. A big lie. Ooh, I've got just the thing. I'm wearing black socks.
That was a lie.
No, Susie. A big lie. Something terrible.
I'm just no good at lying.
Tell Judy Kate you killed Dean Stroudsbury.
What? That's horrible. I can't say that.
Do you want to help or not?
Yes, but...
Then hurry up and say it.
Okay, okay. I killed the Dean?
Louder!
I killed the Dean.
Bigger!
I killed Dean Stroudsbury.
Say it like you mean it!
I murdered Dean Stroudsbury. I bashed his brains in. Now I danced on his grave.
Wow. That was messed up.
Oh my gosh. I'm a horrible person.
As Susie Glatz contemplated every bad thing she'd ever done in her life, Jenny heard the unmistakable sound of success.
It worked.
Can I go talk to Susie real quick? Nope. He just has to be sad.
Jenny! You can't leave now. It's past curfew.
Watch me.
Well, you can't go out wearing pajamas.
I'm not playing dress up with you while my mom is trapped in jail for a crime she didn't commit. The real killer is still out there.
And what if you find him? What then?
Jenny paused. She hadn't thought that far ahead.
Aren't you scared?
Of course Jenny was scared, but she would never admit that to Susie.
My mom always says, a great detective shows courage in the face of danger. Now is the time to be courageous.
Well, let me help you. We can work out a plan together.
Sorry, Susie, but I work alone.
At least take this with you then. So we can stay in touch.
Yeah, let Susie help.
Fine, I'll take it.
Susie talkie.
But don't call me. I'll call you.
Okay, good luck. And be careful. There's still a killer out there.
I'll be fine.
Jenny, you won't tell anyone about my lab, right?
Only if you cover for me.
Of course. I'm always here for you. We're going to be best friends, Jenny LeClue. I just know it.
Sure. Right after I sign up for cheerleading.
Oh.
To catch a real killer, Jenny needed her detective gear. But that was at home, across town and swarming with police. It wasn't wise to travel through town after curfew. To avoid being caught, she'd have to find another way home. Excellent, thought Jenny. Time to exercise my sneaking muscles.
Ooh. And go this way. Oh, thing. More gallery art. Okay, okay.
Jenny paused at the edge of the roof, her teeth chattering in the chill wind. Below her, Lake Nowhere glowed eerily in the darkness. From this vantage point, she could see all the way to the lighthouse at the center of the lake. Only the wealthiest families in Arthurton could afford such spectacular views.
If I cross the lake, it's just a short stroll through the Forgotten Forest to my house.
But navigating the lake at night was not an easy task. Many accomplished sailors had met their doom on the ragged rocks of Bear Claw Bend.
Well, I've already worked out a way across. Time to get off this roof before someone spots me.
Oh,
Damn it! Think fast, Jenny.
And just like that, Jenny was gone. Her first great adventure cut short before it had begun.
I'm right here. Just hanging around.
why is she climbing like that? This side, just to be safe. Definitely gotta be secret. There's gotta be like a sticker or something. Right? Yeah. It is gonna be something. And another thing. Double C. Gallery art. Ah. Can't fool me, game. Even though I've probably already missed a few things. So sneaky. On this way. On the rocks. Oh. Hero. Inspiring, passionate, and brave. You never run from danger, and you can always be relied upon to do the right thing. You are idealistic, but sometimes a bit naive. Interesting. I couldn't be mean to Susie. I just couldn't bring myself. Based on like the decisions and whatnot, it seems like, you know, I should be like at the halfway point of the game. But based on the postcards, it's like, oh, you're a quarter of the way done.
What's that sound?
Mystery plane. True believer.
True
Oh.
believer, I am the one you seek. I swim in the shadows of giants that stir beneath an eerie silence. Follow the path, reach the truth.
What a curious and cryptic message. Was it meant for her? And who had written it? Friend or foe?
This could be from the killer.
But it was far too dangerous to find out.
I have to find out.
And so she decided to ignore the message and carry on to her house.
There's no way I'm ignoring the case of the mysterious message.
I love how everything's a case. Absolute dork. Lover.
The SS Susie. A gift from Susie's father as a thank you for preparing his lunch one day.
This'll get me across the lake in no time.
Unfortunately, the boat didn't belong to her.
I'll just borrow it for a couple of hours. They won't even notice it's gone.
But borrowing something without asking first was just stealing.
It's always easier to ask for forgiveness than wait for permission.
Of course, the boat needed a key.
Jeez, nobody trusts anyone these days. There must be some other way to start the engine.
Oop. And a sticker. Yes, please. More gallery art. Risk of electric shock, 3rd-degree burn, smoldering flesh, or death. Warranty void if removed. Smith & Smith.
I bet I can hotwire the boat if I get this panel off.
Risk of electric shock. It was far too dangerous.
I love danger.
Well, at least she's honest.
Damn, this one's stuck.
Foiled at the last moment by a rusty screw. Oh well, time to turn back.
There's only one screw left. I can just pry the panel back.
And so she very carefully pulled on the panel.
Oh, that's Kenny. He didn't have to do that.
Wow, looks complicated.
Far too complicated for a child to even attempt.
Mom always says, a great detective focuses on the solution, not the problem. It looks like I can bypass the ignition by turning the dials until all the lights are illuminated. Piece of cake.
Oh. Aha.
I did it!
Nice.
Jenny had found a way to cross the lake, but she was still a long way from home. She pulled out her journal and plotted a course.
First, I'll navigate my way around Skull Island. Next, I'll sail up the river to the Almaston Bridge. Then it's just a short stroll through the Forgotten Forest. And finally, home. Got it. Let's go.
Jenny had never crossed the lake after dark. Come to think of it, she'd never even driven a boat before. She thrust the throttle forward and felt a cool wind whip through her hair. Sneaking around after curfew had its benefits.
Heyo. Ah. Oh. I like an ARG with the game because I feel like I keep seeing like sequences of numbers and letters, and like why would they include these? It wasn't for like an ARG of, right? Hi Mom, summer camp is going great. We took a field trip to the observatory last night. I've never seen so many stars. Ricky knew all the constellations. So smart and super cute. And he held my hand. Don't worry, he's only 2 years older than me. Please don't tell Dad. Miss you all so much. Love, Stella. Or Jenny theme, right? Ooh. Bagel Bay. What I'm reading is Echo. Big feet. I'm sure that. Oh, that's a real big.
I swim in the shadows of giants. This must be the place.
Oh.
Whoa, that was huge. I have to get a closer look.
Oh, hello. Nani?
The elusive red herring, a rare and fantastic sight.
Can't believe they really exist.
Jenny had always believed they were a fisherman's tale, but seeing them firsthand.
She's so beautiful.
But what was stuck in her scales?
Gibby, gibby, gibby.
A message in a bottle. Curious.
I am the voice of reason.
I am the voice of reason.
Excuse me, Jenny. Sorry, go ahead.
I walk amongst the sunken ships that once sailed through the glowing mist. It's another clue. This case just got more
Dangerous. Jenny had no idea who was behind these messages. This could be an elaborate trap.
Or it could be the answer I need to prove my mom's innocence.
The best course of action was to go back and get help from an adult.
No, I have to see where this leads. On my own.
Oh, Jenny. Jenny, Jenny, Jenny.
Sunken ships, glowing mist. That should be easy to spot. Thanks, fishies!
Yay, gallery art. Secret. At least the game was like, lead anywhere. Pairing. Heads up. I gotta do it for way this control. Not the best.
That can't be good for the boat.
Oh, what did the map say? Hello, Grave Waterway.
Sure is fun to hit stuff.
Well, she's not wrong. Thorough in my. Already searched.
Pretty sure I'm gonna sink the boat. Whee! I can't see a thing. I must be heading in the right direction. Oh shit. Ah, here we go.
Jenny navigated carefully through the thick fog.
Oh, it smells like rotten fish.
Many ships had lost their bearings here, grounded on the ragged rocks, swallowed by the lake.
Maybe I could shed some light on these ghost ships.
Plane. That's a boat. Oh. Bottle, grab the bottle, grab the bottle, grab the bottle. Yeah.
Another message. This is starting to feel like a wild goose chase.
I have no idea how necessary this is.
I am the hope in darkness. I sit in a spiral of ancient stone. Against the clock, I move alone. What's with all these cryptic messages? And where are they leading? I should get out of here before I turn into a ghost.
Spooky. I'm more worried about missing. Oh, I can put stickers. And that house is now a sandwich. Missed a bug that ever-loving shit. It just made this map so much more usable.
Phew, made it out alive. Let's go find this spiral of ancient stone.
the Skull Island Lighthouse and Sandwich Shop.
Skull Island, home to an abandoned lighthouse, and an excellent decommissioned over 100 years ago. But the light mysteriously continued to illuminate the darkness.
Think of that. Can't remember the name. There's like a lighthouse that exists, like, you know, a there were like 3 people at the lighthouse, and they mysteriously vanished. It was like clear weather, and everything, and like they didn't, like, you know, do their due diligence, and so people were getting upset about them. And like the reports show that, like, you know, the weather was clear in that area. You know, there's people that were like in the area that saw that, like, the weather was fine. But then whenever they got to the lighthouse, all 3 of the people working at the lighthouse were missing, which is suspicious because, like, when you work at a lighthouse, you always, like, if you have someone like working the dock that's there or something, you can only have at most 2 of those people out working that dock, or just the grounds of the lighthouse in general. You always have at least one person inside of the lighthouse at all time. Even if, like, you know that, like, they're in danger and they need help, stay inside. That is your job, to stay inside. Let them die. That's like normal in that business. And so, like, people showed up, and there were the lighthouse attendants were, like, all missing. Everything was, like, you know, there wasn't anything that seemed like out of place inside of the lighthouse, except that in the journal of, like, one of the people there, they had written, like, the day before, or like 2 days before they showed up, like, there were intense storms, and they were, like, praying to God that they were going to survive these storms, even though, according to everyone else, the weather report was completely clear and fine. Like, nobody knows what happened to them. They're just gone.
Why do I feel like I'm being watched?
Like,
Well, aren't you ominous? Nice birdie. What are you doing all the way out here? How rude.
oh, the other interest. There was a thing loading and unloading the ships, like a crane, and that was also, like, damaged. Like, one of the prevailing theories is that, like, oh, like, there was, like, wind or waves or something that, like, damaged the crane, and it, like, killed the guys because they got, like, washed out to sea from it trying to fix it, and failing. But it doesn't explain, like, what happened to the 3rd guy, because, again, like, these weren't, like, new guys. They were pretty experienced. They like knew what they were doing. They were long time, like, they'd been in this business for, like, a long time. So seeing them, like, the idea of them, like, going out and, you know, breaking the rules like that was kind of unheard of. Like, it's not clear, like, even if, like, the 2 of them were, like, you know, died from, like, fixing the crane or whatever, the 3rd guy is still, like, completely unaccounted for and unexplained, unless he just happened to, like, you know, go against what he was supposed to do and, like, try and help them and also get washed away. It's interesting.
Watch it Talk about a murder of crows. It threw a rock at me. That was not a rock. It was a crab.
Surprisingly okay with that. But that's a lot of crabs. Game, no. That could have been a lot worse.
I am the answer to the unasked question. I stand inside the crescent moon. Below death's gaze, I wait for you. I wait for you. This could be the last clue.
So caught up in unraveling the mystery, Jenny failed to recognize how dangerous this chase really was.
Who is waiting at the crescent moon?
Whoever it was, our intrepid detective would need to be extremely careful.
Crescent moon. Below death's gaze. Time to wrap up this case.
We go in a spiral to unravel. Ha 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 ha. So clever. You get it? Get it? Okay, good look. Not gonna do the big zoom out. Can't see where I'm... I want to go visit the sandwich shop, honestly. On to Bagel Bay. So dramatic. Every time. Ooh. A potion of sorts? Curious. Bagel Bay, whereas what's her face says, Bagel Bay. Like that. Confirm there's nothing down here, but there is, because I'm smart. Saw through your game. Investigate Island.
Hello?
Hate that.
Who's there? Stay right there. Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. Whoever you are, the police are right behind me, and they're very angry. But I might be able to help you if you just talk to me. Okay, if you won't cooperate, I'll have to come over there.
This reminds me of playing Dear Esther. There's like bits of the game where like if you look off in the distance, there's like human shaped silhouettes on like cliff edges and stuff and like places that you go to. And it looks really spooky. Even though the game's not trying to be spooky. I don't know what that's about still to this day. They look just like this prior to when she...
Oh, it was just my imagination. Thank God.
The dogs bark loudest before the dawn!
Get away from me, you maniacal murderer!
The dogs bark loudest before
God
the
damn
dawn.
it, CJ.
CJ?
The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
The wind blows strongly from the east.
People in glass houses should invest in curtains.
The evening sky is full of fireflies.
The last donut is the tastiest.
Excellent, Jen. They haven't broken you yet.
The notes were from you? I thought you were the Dean's killer. Why did you make me go through all that if you were already in the boat?
This is the only place safe from their prying ears. We have to hurry. This line isn't secure.
Line? We're talking in person.
Exactly. Now quickly, before they get a fix on our location. What did you want to tell me?
Seriously? You can't keep doing this. You contacted me.
Did I?
Actually, I'm glad you did. I need to ask you a few questions about the Dean's death.
Good, Jenny. Question everything. Trust no one.
Oh.
I know you were in the library the day Dean Strasberry died. Did you notice anything unusual?
Yes, I did.
Great. What happened?
They changed the bathroom scent from strawberry to pine. It was most unpleasant.
Oh, is that all?
I intended to alert the librarian as a matter of urgency. But no one was at the front desk. Quite unusual.
Was there anyone else in the library?
No, just the dean and I. Till
Until you left. It's not like you to leave your research lying around. Why were you in such a hurry?
I lost track of time. I was late for an appointment.
An appointment? Where?
Appointment? What are you talking about?
You said you were late for an appointment.
Objection. Leading the witness.
This isn't a trial, CJ. It's just me, Jenny.
Then I have nothing further to say, Your Honor.
There's something you're not telling me.
Is there?
And gallery art? Ooh. CJ, you are hiding everything. Oh.
What happened to your compass? Before it was wandering, but now it seems to be pointing in one direction.
Exactly. Do you see now? It's not a compass at all.
So what is it then?
Aliens!
Aliens? What are you talking about?
What are you doing here, Mathis?
E.T. Extraterrestrials. Beings from another world.
I know what aliens are. Come on, CJ, there's no such thing.
What? No, not you too.
I'm sorry, CJ, but it's time to get serious. The Dean is dead and my mom's in jail, framed for a murder she didn't commit. I need to get to the truth.
The only way to truly see is to open your mind. Not everything is what it seems.
If there really are aliens in Arthurton, how come you're the only person who's ever seen them?
People don't see what they aren't looking for. That's why I come here every night, to observe the unobservable. The compass is my eyes. It can sense their presence where I cannot. Why don't you borrow it and find out for yourself?
Take the compass, CJ.
Okay, I'll take it. I need all the help I can get.
Good. You can prove my theory to be fact.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Just remember, when the needle is steady, the phenomena are near.
Sure.
They were here before. They will return. And we'll be waiting for them.
Uh-huh. Yep, totally.
Gallery art. Morgan. God damn. PJ, what are you... He's hoarding so many stickers.
Those scribbles look familiar. I found your map of Arthurton in the library.
Keep it. It's a great map. Very rare. Ripped it straight out of the town charter, first edition. Come to think of it, only edition.
What about all your notes? Don't you need them?
Nope. Got it all backed up in the cloud.
What cloud?
Did I say cloud? I meant head.
So what do all those notes mean? Who are the Shadow Men?
Yes! You're starting to see differently. There are patterns everywhere. Keep searching.
I like this guy. He's fucking nuts. Seeing any legs or feet? Oh.
What happened to your eye? Did you get in a fight?
Wasn't a fight. More of a misunderstanding, really.
A seriously purple misunderstanding?
Well, you should see the other guy.
CJ, this is serious. You have to tell me the truth.
I had to do it, Jenny. They needed to learn.
CJ, is this a confession?
Well, we're going to find out anyway.
CJ, did you murder Dean Strasberry?
The Dean? Oh, no.
But you just said...
Good, Jenny. Suspect everyone, even me.
I don't understand.
In fact, I suspected myself for quite some time, but I couldn't have done it.
I want to believe you, CJ, but Do you have an alibi?
That's why I left these notes for you. If anyone can prove I'm innocent, it's you, Jenny LeClue.
Hang on a second. Let me take a look at that. Jenny, I need your help. You know, we could have saved a lot of time if you'd just given me this message first.
Risk being followed? Never!
But what had piqued Jenny's interest was not the message itself.
That paper. What did he write all these messages on? I knew it! You wrote all these messages on a piece of newspaper.
Get ruined. Parents feared for children's safety. Story continues. As the only witness and prime suspect, Mrs. LeClue is being held without bail at the Arthurton jail. Mrs. LeClue has not given any comment and has refused legal counsel when offered. Due to the nature of the case, Sheriff Winston LeClue has distanced himself from all in order to limit conflict of interest and law and justice.
The front page was missing, but even this small snippet worried Jenny.
They've been peddling lies about my mom right from the start. Sheriff Winston LeClue has distanced himself from all proceedings. Well, if he won't help her, I will.
He still does. Brand new coffee cart peddling beans all over town.
Jenny couldn't help it. Every time she thought about coffee, she saw Keith's face. She heard his voice. She remembered his sadness. And she promised not to rest until she'd uncovered the truth of his father's death.
So, while 5 hours now, like my been all over the place part of this. I think we're gonna stop here and I'll pick this back up and maybe finish it, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how long this game is, but I don't really playing anything else. But it's fine, whatever. All right. So, like I said, I'm calling it here for tonight. Okay. Well, thanks everyone that showed up. I will see all of you next time.